Can you take this into Janet and Lena, please?
Since when are we their PAs?
They're in a witness conference with Sean Gardner.
The father of the dead kid?
Father of the killer, the victim, and the witness.
Score the trifecta. What's in it for me?
Take it or wear it.
Oh, you are hot when you're Walshy.
There are some things we'd like to clear up. Thank you, Ben.
Pleasure.
Mr. Gardner, the police have supplied us with a copy of your additional statement. Is there a reason you didn't volunteer this information before?
Virginia said it was all in my head. I mean, Max needs proper treatment. He's not right.
When did you first notice that something was different about him? Mr. Gardner.
Oh, he was a toddler. I mean, he used to freak the babysitter out. He'd just sit on the floor and stare at her like he hated her.
That's not particularly unusual.
Yeah, and when Jake was born, he would make him cry just by staring. I mean, he wouldn't
speak, wouldn't smile, just intimidated him. At 2.
How long did this behavior continue?
Several years. And then he started these moods. He'd get this look in his eye like he was someone else.
Did he ever demonstrate any violent tendencies?
Yeah.
Can you give us some examples?
Well, most of the time he would contain it, but sometimes he'd slip. And I'd hear stories from Jake or other kids, things he said, weird games he'd play, his slave gang.
His what?
What if she takes Ella and the baby? They will be on their own with Max.
Mr. Gardner, for us to help you, you need to tell us everything you can.
Tell us about the slave gang.
There were kids at school. One of the parents found out and called me. You know, kids, they were terrified of him. But Jake was too. He could see it. Max looks like a normal kid. But if you really look, there's something else behind his eyes. Something dangerous. If you really look, you'll see it too.
Could you see it?
All I could see was a grieving father.
But if he's saying his own son's a sociopath...
Kubler-Ross cycle of grief. Right now, Sean Gardner's angry. He's blaming Max for what happened and looking for justification.
I don't know. Feels like more than that. The slave gang, those drawings...
Strange behavior, but it doesn't prove Max murdered his brother.